Hello travelers! Today I'm going to give you a foolproof team building tutorial on how to build Genshin team from scratch. Whether you're just starting or you want to optimize your current lineup, this video will cover everything. So first, every strong team in Genshin has 4 main roles. Main DPS, sub DPS, support and healer or shield. So main DPS is the character you'll spend most of your time controlling. They'll deal the bulk of your damage and usually focus on crit rate, crit damage and attack. Main DPS can either be physical DPS or elemental DPS. So some physical DPS examples include Eula and Razor, who excel at high burst damage and synergize well with Crowd for superconduct. Elemental DPS examples include Hu Dao, Ayaka, Ganyu, and Diluc, who specialize in elemental reactions like melt and vaporize. When building a main DPS, consider what type of damage you want to focus on. If you prefer raw numbers and physical attacks, pick a physical DPS. If you like setting up reactions for a big elemental damage, go elemental. Next is sub DPS, also called off-field damage. These characters deal damage while you're controlling your main DPS, and they often trigger elemental reactions. Some top examples are Xingxi, Fischl, Jiangling, Beidou and Albedo. When building your sub DPS, focus on elemental mastery or energy recharge. Depending on their abilities, off-field characters are crucial because they multiply your team's damage without you needing to constantly switch characters, which makes fight much smoother. Then we have support. Support characters are your team enhancers. They either buff your DPS, reduce enemy resistance, or provide crowd control. Popular buffers include Bennett, Kazuha, Sucrose and Mona. Bennett's burst is especially strong because it gives an attack boost and heals at the same time. Debuffers like Zhongli, Sarah and Shenhen lower enemy resistance and increase elemental damage. This role is vital if you want to maximize damage from your main DPS and sub DPS. And lastly, we have healer or shielders. Restore HP to your team, keeping everyone alive longer in tough fights. Examples include Barbara, Kokomi, Zhang and Kiki. Shields like Zhongli, Diona and Noelle absorb incoming damage and protect your team from heavy hits. Some characters like Bennett or Jen can even act as a hybrid healer or support. Choosing the right healer or shield depends on the content you're running. Abyss floors with constant hits often benefit more from shields, while long fights with strong bosses may need strong healing. We also have elemental reactions. Elemental reactions are the backbone of any strong Genshin team. They multiply your damage and allow for creative team strategies. The top 2 elements for reactions in 2025 are Pyro and Hydro. Pyro works with Cryo to trigger Melt, which is one of the strongest single-target multipliers in the game. It also triggers Vaporize with Hydro and Overloaded with Electro for AoE. Hydro works with Pyro for Vaporize with Electro for Electrocharge, which is excellent for dealing constant IE damage, and with Cryo to freeze enemies. Cryo is also important because it works with Electro for superconduct, which reduces enemy physical resistance, perfect for physical DPS teams. Dendro is growing in popularity thanks to reactions like Hyperbloom or Aggravate, but it's more situational and hasn't fully overtaken Pyro Hydro yet. The key takeaway: build your team around reactions that complement your main DPS. This is how you get maximum damage output. Now that we know roles and reactions, here are top teams for 2025, both meta and free to play friendly. So most use meta teams? No. 3 we have Ayaka, Escafire, Shenny and Farina. In the second place we have Nuvalit, Farina, Kazuha, Zelonin, strong AoE and crowd control. And in the first place we have Maviaka, Zelonin, Zitlai, Bennett, high burst consistent elemental reactions. Now we have top 3 free-to-play options. So in third place we have Nahida, Xingqiu, Uki Shinobu. The 4th character doesn't matter as much. Newer free-to-play team focusing on Dendro reactions. In the second place we have Electrocharge team, Sucrose, Fischl, Beidou and Xingqiu. Consistent AoE damage great for mob-heavy content. And in the first place we have national team, Xiangling, Xingxu. Bennett, and Sucrose. Versatile, easy to build, and strong reactions. Notice how each of these teams balances main DPS, sub-DPS, support and healer or shield while maximizing reactions. Okay, so to sum it up, we need balanced roles. Make sure you have a main DPS, sub-DPS, support and healer or shield. Check energy recharge. Make sure your supports can use their bursts consistently. Elemental synergy. Combine elements that trigger strong reactions for your team. Adapt to content. Physical teams, freeze teams, or pyro-vaporize setup depending on enemies. Experiment. Don't be afraid to swap characters. Can massively boost your output. As for the artifacts, I would recommend a website called Game 8. And that's it by understanding the 4 roles, focusing on elemental reactions, and using these top teams as inspiration. You can build a team that's strong, flexible, and ready for any challenge. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment with your favorite team, and I'll see you in the next one.